What's good, YouTube? It's your boy LeBron. Make sure you guys press that like button and subscribe from now. I ain't really one for drama like that, but you know what I'm saying? The streets telling me that we gotta watch some Dearra and Ken. First of all, I just want to say that I'm not involved in any of this. Neither are you guys, so just relax. I'm just nosy, and I know you're nosy too, so we're just gonna watch this together. Sit back, you know what I'm saying? Relax, not do too much. I don't even really want to edit this like crazy, so make sure you guys just come here, chill, do whatever you want to do, roll one up, I don't know, take a shot, just vibe out, you know what I'm saying? When you come to this channel, we chilling together. That's what we doing. It's late nights. It's about what, almost 1 a.m. I'm just kick up right now, just relaxing, just chilling, enjoying, you know, my night. Had a long day, worked out, whatever it is, da-da-da. Let's enjoy ourselves. We can allow ourselves to be nosy now, like, you know what I'm saying? See what's going on, because like I'm kind of a person that's in my own world all the time. So, you know, sometimes I just want to see what's going up. Sometimes I just want to see what's going on in the world. You feel me? I know y'all feel me. Don't act like you don't feel me. Oh, I'm a grown ass. We got a grown ass man worried about what's going on, and Ken's grown ass man. Like, okay, bro. Like, I get that. Like, I understand. Like, I hear you. But I can't just vibe out one time and see a little 1-2 drama. That's sassy with me. My fault, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all want to watch it, so that's why I'm watching it. First of all, this is not even for me. You know? Yes, I'm always gonna blame you guys. Yes, I'm always gonna do that. It's 2025 and I'm still doing it. Yes, because you guys are influencing me to watch this, and I'm still yapping. You're right. Watch the video. Okay. All right. Anyways, guys, yo, let's start this reaction. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. We on to the first video. I don't know if it's gonna be the first video of the channel, but we're on to the first video.
Your opinions on that down in the comment section below.
Yeah,
but
that's not what we worried about
right
right now.
Next topic with Dearra and Ken. Now, about a week or so ago, I reported on Ken.
This is what we trying to watch.
Dearra and Ken Facebook page, which it doesn't appear that page is going to be solely just Ken, because one of the first videos that he...
Bro, I cannot lie to you. Like, I never really watched too many couple channels, but like as a youth, you know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You watch couples channels just to like be like, yo, this is what a relationship is like. So like, I can't lie though. Dearra and Ken, I used to see that. I was like, yo, this is a good relationship. Like, I kind of want to be like this one day. Da 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 da. When you see the couples channels growing up all just fall off, like I don't think there's one couples channel, probably like 2 or 3 max, that are still going to this day. Like, remember DNB Nation? I don't know what DNB Nation's doing. Like, if they're still doing good, praise to them. But I'm just saying, remember, like in general, like remember DNB Nation, you know, Ken, you had all kinds of people, bro. Like there was, I'm forgetting right now, Ace Family, you know, DDG and his stuff. He was going crazy at those times too. Like Prime DDG was something crazy. Bro was dropping, like, it was like reality TV shows, fam. When I tell you 3 episodes per day with storylines, bro was doing 30-minute vlogs way before that show was popular. Now mans are just doing like just putting the streams together and posting it up on YouTube and all that. But DDG's been doing that. He's been farming, putting like 200 ads in the video. And the thing is, like, I was like, what, in grade like 7 or something, like grade 6. So this guy would tell me, yo, don't skip the ads, like watch it, you know, so I can get paid. Like, you know, if I'm your favorite creator, wouldn't you want me to eat too? And I used to actually be like, yo, let me watch the ads. I can't lie, caught me in the genjutsu. Anyways, let's get back to this video, man. I'm yapping, stop pausing the video. Yo, you cannot tell me what to do on my...
Posted was a video of him and Justice. If you guys don't know who Justice is, this is Ken's new girlfriend.
Shit. Yo, so what you're telling me right now is this guy took the page that belonged to both of them, took it to and made it his own page, Ken Walker, on Facebook, and then posted a new bitch on that. Yo, my fault. I didn't mean to call her a bitch, but yo, that's crazy. Yo, I can't lie, that's actually
Justice, crazy. AKA Juju. Now, they've been dating for a while, so maybe I shouldn't say new. No, not only that, Ken changed the name of his YouTube page from Who is Ken to Just Ken, which is Justice and Ken. In the description on the channel reads, what?
Yo, imagine if this is trying to run up a bag on the old joint Facebook page, because it's Just Ken. What if he tries to move that to Just Ken because he's posting couple shit over there? I can't lie. If I had a page on YouTube with my ex and they switched it and did all this, yo, I don't know how I'm acting. So let's see how Dearra is acting right now. I'm just trying to see what's going on.
Welcome to the
I know, yes, you're a grown ass man. I hear that. Yeah, whatever. I'm not even that old. Like, how old y'all think I am? Drop it in the comments below. I'm not that old, you know. Like, still have a baby face and things. I know I'm sexy and all that. But you know, just pull up on a thing, hit it with the, you know, the 1, 2 eyes, easy. And they say, what you saying? What you saying, Shreddy? Calm. She's getting waterfalls right after that. Come on, man. Stop playing with the kid.
The channel of Justice and Ken will be doing a variety of fun activities, lifestyle,
this guy
as well as
from couples channel to couples channel
content. So now Ken has rebranded himself from Just Ken to Justice and Ken. Now shout out to Royalties World because she just dropped some very interesting tea. Now according to public court documents, Dearra is now suing Ken. These documents were just filed on December 31st. So Dearra started off 2025 with a hefty lawsuit. Now let's read the complaint on what Dearra is actually suing Ken for. It states, now comes plaintiff Dearra Taylor by and through undersigned counsel and filed this complaint against defendant Kenneth Walker for inter alia, which is just a fancy legal word for, amongst other things, breach of fiduciary duty, theft by taking, theft by conversion and embezzlement, breach of contract, and unjust enrichment.
Let me find out Ken's a full-time criminal. Let me find out Ken's a full-time criminal, bro. Nah, I didn't even know.
And other
all right, let's see.
As more specifically set forth herein, plaintiff hereby petitions.
I always knew someone was off about that.
For general damages.
This is what, my fault for pausing the video so much, but I know everyone always says this, I always knew there's, when everything goes wrong, like, I always knew there was something wrong with that guy. They always tap you on the show, I always knew something was wrong with that guy. Fam, you never knew nothing. Like, you love that, nigga. You used to tell me all the time about that guy, and you always knew something, yeah? So the whole time you knew something and you were praising him at the same time, that's not weird, then? These guys are weird, bro.
Special damages, punitive damages, and damages resulting from Walker's actions and other appropriate and just relief, stating as follows. Now this document is 22 pages, but I'm just gonna read through what Dearra is claiming. If you guys want a full breakdown of this whole document, I will link Royalties World video down below because
y'all explain it to me in the comments. Like, y'all explain this because I'm not going down and breaking down all that shit down. But let's see what she has to say.
By claiming Taylor and Walker are public figures with successful careers as social media influencers. Taylor and Walker began dating in 2014. At the time, Taylor was an aspiring social media influencer with a small following, and Walker was working at Home Depot. In 2016, the parties decided to formalize the business and establish DK4L LLC on July 19th, 2016 in the state of Georgia, with DK4L being an abbreviation wordplay on the name of their YouTube channel. As the party's YouTube channel continued to grow, the parties began to receive many lucrative brand deals, and major companies and brands launched DK4L merchandise, had the opportunity to go on tour, meet fans, and even got the opportunity to be in a blockbuster movie. Now, if you're
can't lie, these guys were killing the game.
Following along, I'm now at number 11. States at this point, the parties were traveling a lot and decided to expand their business to include a second YouTube page, Vlogs by DK4L, where the parties logged about their travels. The parties' two YouTube channels amassed over 9 million subscribers. The parties were a brand and took the necessary steps to protect their brands, trademarking DK4L for clothing and entertainment services in 2018. The DK gang for Fan Group in 2019. Taylor's personal brand also grew during this time, and she was offered independent deals with brands such as Savage Fenty and Fashion Nova. Although Taylor was
Can't lie, those are two
offered
big
these
deals
as an individual,
Me myself,
separate
I
and
personally want a
apart
Fashion Nova
from
deal.
DK4L LLC, she
Can't even
put
lie.
all of the earnings from her individual deals into the DK4L account as a measure of goodwill towards Walker and the business they had built together. So I'm on number 15. You guys hear what Dearra is claiming here. She put the money that she earned from her own deals into a joint business account. Now let's start off with number 16.
You got to be careful with them joint accounts. Can't lie to you.
DK4L LLC, brand of a happy couple, had grown into a multi-million-dollar business and was thriving. The DK4L LLC began to suffer after Walker was involved in a series of cheating scandals that went viral.
That's
Walker
mad.
apologized and promised that he had learned from his mistake and would never cheat again. And Dearra saw.
I can't lie, like that's mad. Like on tape like that, that's gripping up the body. Yo, he's moving grimy. I can't. This guy Ken's fucked, eh? Shout out Ken, man. Yeah, he's tripping. He's tripping.
Counseling as the parties attempted to
Can't
reconcile.
even lie,
Things
he's
seemed to
tripping.
be back on track for the parties. In 2019, Walker proposed to Taylor in Greece, and Taylor accepted his
Oh,
proposal.
for real? I didn't even know. I didn't even know he proposed to her. I never knew that. Times must have got, it was 2019 time. Yo, COVID must have fried it. They were seeing each other every single day. Like, couldn't leave the crib. I must have just stressed the relationship. Can't lie.
Walker was a changed man. After the proposal, the brand not only recovered, it skyrocketed. During COVID-19,
That's a hard photo. That's
the
a hard
parties
photo. I can't
were
let
on
us trim.
lockdown together and made content daily, which helped bolster their business. But in November of 2020, the business and Taylor were shattered when Walker was caught in yet another cheating scandal that went viral. Walker was devastated by the negative press that followed, and Taylor showed mercy towards Walker, who suffered mentally as a result of the negative press, by staying with him. However, things were never the same. Taylor began doing solo content segments to post on the party's YouTube channel to make sure the channel had new content and continued to bring in revenue. Walker was angry and took issue with Taylor doing solo content, although his cheating was the only reason they couldn't do joint content, and he didn't take the initiative to make any individual content for their YouTube channels. Knowing that content was vital to DK4L LLC's success, Walker's anger and unwarranted, as the money from Taylor's content was still going directly into the DK4L LLC's account. During that time, Walker refused to make content and do the work necessary to repair the party's brand, and he did not want Taylor to make solo content. Taylor, however, was legally obligated to continue to make content as she was under contract with several brands, so she did. So now I'm on number 26. It reads, Taylor's popularity grew even more as she produced more and more independent content.
Yo, if you're ever gonna start a couples channel and like you don't have, like, as a guy, and you don't have your own personality, or like you weren't a person before getting into a relationship, or you haven't like shown your side of the character outside of the couples channel, I promise you, like, look, dead ass, like 125%, every single case, nobody is gonna give a fuck about you once that channel dies. They only care about the woman. Unless you actually showed your personality, you weren't just like some guy on the side that never, like, the girl is always gonna be the star. The guys want to see the girl, and the girls want to see the girl. No one's really there for the guy. Like, he's just kind of just like a product so that the video can keep moving. You know what I mean? Like, when you're one of those people, that's kind of how Ken used to act on the channel. Like, he didn't really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm trying to say. I ain't gotta like say too much, but just don't put yourself in that situation. Always like have something set up just in case you need to branch out, because if nobody knows you and you're the guy in the channel, you just messed up your whole career. To an extent, obviously you can come back and do whatever you need to do, but it's not going to be as progressive as the girl's journey is gonna be. Like the girl's gonna just keep hitting it. You know what I'm saying? You kind of have to rebrand your whole thing, because now you're also seen as a bad guy as well. Like you're not just like the good character in the videos no more. Like you're hated. You're most hated because like more times the guy gets the backlash of when the relationship is going downhill. Especially you cheated as well. Like come on, nobody's gonna be on your side, broski. Like no one's on your side.
Content, and Walker got more and more jealous of her independent success, and it became apparent the relationship was on the rocks. In May of 2021, while Taylor was out of town completing a brand deal, Walker once again got caught up in another scandal involving women that went viral. This time, Walker was seen on a live stream flirting with other women and asking them inappropriate questions. Walker again pleaded with Taylor to stay and tried to blame the media for trying to keep them apart. He also attempted to use emotional blackmail to get her to stay, as he had done in the past. However, this time it was unsuccessful. In May of 2021, Taylor
emotional
and Walker
blackmail,
officially split.
I wasn't familiar with your game, bro.
Walker informed Taylor that he was moving out of their shared apartment and that he had found a new home, was getting a car separate and apart from the to collect payments from Taylor's purchase. Taylor moved out without much assistance from Walker, and then Taylor became aware that Walker attempted to collect payments from Taylor's personal deals and sponsorships behind her back. After this, it became clear that the parties could not continue as business partners. They attempted to reach an agreement on their own, but they couldn't agree. So they enlisted the attorney who they typically use for their other business matters. With the help of the lawyer, the parties reached an agreement. Taylor would pay the remaining balance on the Tesla the parties shared out of her personal money, and in turn keep the Tesla. The Tesla was subject to a loan secured by $40,000 of the parties' money. So she agreed they would split the $40,000 evenly. After the loan was paid off, the bank returned the money. The parties agreed to leave the YouTube pages active so they could continue generating money and split the money in the DK4L LLC account, with $220,000 going to Walker and $254,000 going to Taylor. Taylor's cut being higher because of her higher contribution to the account. After the payout, the parties agreed to leave the remaining balance, approximately $80,000, in the account to cover outstanding bills, staff payroll, and other obligations of DK4L LLC. Taylor and Walker would both get to keep their retirement accounts, each worth approximately $70,000. The parties did not disclose their other social media platforms, such as Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, because they never made any money from those platforms. On or around November 23rd, 2022, Taylor was paying DK4L LLC's bills out of the DK4L LLC's account and discovered that the account was almost empty. When Taylor checked the account and realized that Walker had transferred a series large lump sums of money to himself without saying a word to her.
Yo, what kind of where to kill? What kind of is this? What kind of man is this? Like, what's wrong with him? Like, man trying to liquidate the account, run off. Like, he's moving like a real Yahoo boy. Yo, this guy is mad. Because look, I didn't know, like, nah, hear me out though. I always thought something was wrong with him. Like, I was like, I don't know, like, why does he always look like that? Like, he just always looked a certain way. I'm not even hating on the next man. Like, trust me, listen. You ever just seen, like, the way he looks and the way he acts? Bro, you know what it was? I think I seen this one video. I'm gonna pop it up somewhere, like, I don't know. I'm gonna prop it up somewhere, like right here. Do y'all remember like this video right here? It was like moments where Dearra and Ken something is showing how like Ken's like a bad guy. I know those videos be reaching, but this one was mine. Y'all go watch that. Y'all go watch that.
The money and claimed it was because he was drowning in medical bills and couldn't work, even though the majority of the money was stolen prior to Walker incurring those medical bills. Walker not only acknowledged that he stole the money, he acknowledged that he owed and was obligated to pay back the money he took from the DK4L LLC's account. After taking a more in-depth review, the transactions in the DK4L LLC account, Taylor realized Walker had been stealing money from the DK4L LLC account for over a year.
Over a year, Crow?
Towards the end of the relationship. And Taylor discovered that Walker had received the $40,000 collateral back from the bank for the secured Tesla loan without giving her half, $20,000 as previously agreed.
Man, so this guy is just cheating her, like not like money. Kind of like he's cracking other things, like he's beating Doonies down, going crazy in the streets, and then he's on top of that he's cheating her out of bread as well. He's just this guy's a full-time cheat. I'm not even trying to tear it, you mess with this guy's hopping on he's hopping on YouTube and trying to tear down another black man. Fuck that shit. Just dead all that right now. Just listen to me. Look at me. A man cheated on her already, and now he's cheating her out of bread as well. This guy's fucked. Like, he's not even treating her as like a business partner at least. Like, she's not no partner at all. At this point, like, he just said fuck her. Like,
admitted to receiving and spending the money back from the secured Tesla loan and agreed to pay it all back. Walker tried to justify his actions by claiming Taylor had spent more money out of the account during the relationship. In December of 2022, the parties again enlisted their business attorney to help the parties figure out the best path forward. As the tensions between the parties continued to increase, with the help of their business attorney, the parties came up with a new agreement that addressed the car, the YouTube channels, and the real estate. Walker could keep the $40,000 and sign the title to the Tesla over to Taylor. Since the parties could not agree on how their YouTube channels would be used by who and a buyout fee for use by one party, the parties agreed to delete their YouTube channels as it was only beneficial to Walker, who was stealing all of its earnings. So now we're getting the real reason why their YouTube channels were deleted after they initially claimed that they weren't going to be deleting them. Well, let's continue. Walker and Taylor would split the proceeds from the real estate 50-50. The parties agreed to dissolve the business, which was officially dissolved
couples channels
30th, 2022.
Way too much be going
Walker
on
honored
behind
all
the scenes.
Terms of this agreement, but failed to honor the agreement to repay Taylor.
I couldn't do it.
Made between the parties independently for the money stolen from DK4L LLC's account. The parties had limited interaction in 2023. In September of 2023, Taylor hired a bookkeeping and accounting service, Busy Bee Accounting Service LLC, to prepare the business books to file the remaining unfiled tax returns for DK4L LLC. Because of the magnitude of the accounting needed, Taylor had to hire an additional accounting service, Envision Business Management Group LLC, to prepare the taxes. Envision Business Management Group completed the work and let both Taylor and Walker know what the tax liability would be, as well as the daily penalties being accrued for the late filings. Walker ignored their communications, and Taylor was left to deal with the accounting service alone. The parties had limited interactions in 2024. In November 2024, Taylor had DK4L LLC's attorney reach out to Walker regarding the taxes, and Walker finally responded and said he couldn't afford to pay the taxes, but would sign a promissory agreement if Taylor would pay the total tax liability for the DK4L LLC. The attorney drew up
the way I be seeing everything work. Like, when it comes to money and everything, is like, obviously, well, not obviously, but I don't think any of these guys, any of them are broke. Obviously, But it's like, when it comes to all these games that like people be playing in terms of the court and everything, it's like, for this to be necessary, like, is there not no money problem, or just really serious about each dollar like that? I don't know if I'm just speaking, or do you guys get what I'm trying to say though? Like, 11 bands, not paying your taxes over 11 bands, but they said, I don't know, they wasn't making money off of Snapchat, Instagram, or whatever. So I don't know what their financial status was, but I know they had to have been making bread on the YouTube shit, because they was running the game for years.
The promissory agreement and sent it to Walker, but then he stopped communicating with Taylor and the attorney, only to reach out weeks later in December 2024 to complain about Taylor reactivating her old personal Snapchat page that was previously named after both Taylor and Walker, and the potential revenue that Taylor might be receiving. Taylor paid the state of Georgia $339 for 2021 state taxes and $340 for 2022 state taxes on or around September 11, 2024. Taylor also paid the IRS $11,000 on or around November 11, 2024, which equaled half of DK4L LLC's outstanding tax debt. Taylor was waiting on the executed promissory note to pay the remaining IRS balance of $11,000, but it was never received. Walker continues to cry broke, stating that he had to move back in with his mother and feign an inability to pay Taylor back for the...
This guy says, so he's crying broke. So, okay, so I wasn't tripping because I'm like, yo, why is he, like, you know, he's moving like so slimy. Like, he has to be poor. Man, I don't know if he's actually poor, but he's definitely acting poor. Because look. He's crying broke, claiming that he has to move back in with his mother. Where did the YouTube check go? I don't know. Yo.
The money he stole. However, Walker...
But I just feel like he's just trying to finesse. Like, this is all fake. I feel like he has to have bread. You know what I mean? He has to have some type of bread somewhere. But I feel like he's doing this out of spite. But that's just me talking, though. I don't actually know the situation. That's just me talking. I'm just speculating. Yo. Is parasocial? My fault.
Received approximately $237,000, as did Taylor, from the sale of their joint-owned real estate in 2023. And Walker continues to post himself living a luxury lifestyle on social media. And the views...
What did Wizards of Waverly Place say? Everything is not what... Yo, they was not lying, bro.
Whether real or fake, garner views that correlate to income. So Walker has and does have the means to repay Taylor the money he stole and cover the tax liabilities on the state and federal level. So these are all of the reasons why Dearra is filing this lawsuit. Now let's see what she's actually asking for. It states prayer for relief. 1, that the court award Dearra general and special damages in the amount to be determined by the tier of fact which the evidence will establish as exceeding $100,000. That the court award Taylor punitive damages against Walker for plaintiff's claims against Walker and for his willful, malicious, wanton, and oppressive conduct in the amount to be determined by the tier of fact. That the court award Dearra her cost of litigation in this action and her reasonable attorney fees under OCGA 13611. That the court grant Taylor the right to have a trial by jury on all issues triable to a jury, and that the court grant such additional relief as the court deems proper and just. Respectfully submitted this 31st day of December 2024. So now you guys leave your opinions on this situation down in the comment section below, but I will say,
let's see what the comments
now
saying.
everything is starting to make sense. So I see why Ken did that whole rebranding of the
the best thing, dear. Yo, let me find out. Let me put myself on the other side real quick. 1 sec. Bro, the best thing Dearra did was not get pregnant by Ken. Dearra's smart. She waited until Ken posted evidence of him still living a luxury lifestyle. Yeah, yo, she's smart. Got his ass. Taking your new girl on trips and giving a luxury. Fam, see, like, in my opinion, I feel like, yo, if you're gonna finesse that crazily, though, you're telling me you're not gonna have that into account. Like, you're not gonna take that into consideration. Like, always want to post everything on social media, and yes, I know that's how he gets his money. He could pretend or play it off like he was acting, and that doesn't mean that he actually has the bread. But if you're taking someone on these, or you're going on vacation and you can't pay these fees, that doesn't look good in the eyes of the court. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, bro, I swear all these people that be trying to scam and like do all this stuff, they always like post some shit that shows, yo, this is what I was doing, this is why I'm lying. Like, even one of those big guys, like, you know, the real Yahoo boys, like the ones that really be scamming, fam. Like, come on, man. Like, you know those ones I'm talking about. Those guys, yo. There was one of them that I think his name was Hush Puppy. He had his real birthday and it was on a cake. And then a store sent that to him. And then the government found and seen that. And then from there, they put on a move and realized like all his shit is fake. And, yo, anyways, bro. Once again, this is not my life. I'm nosy. You're nosy too. So make sure you guys press the subscribe button, press the like button, do whatever you gotta do. We react to other videos. Make sure you guys send me any kind of videos you guys want me to watch. I got a Discord in the description, as well as my Instagram. Literally just hit me up. I reply to everybody, so literally just let me know. I need y'all to go do that. Follow my IG right now. Follow the YouTube. I do vlogs. I also make skits. I draw. I do art, bro. I do all kinds of shit. But this is just my reaction page. But I love this community right here. We're going to have a good time. It's 2025. We're doing all kinds of things under the sun, man. Everything positive. We're going to try it. So, how do y'all feel about the Dearra and Ken situation? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to be replying to y'all. And then when we react to the video that follows this one, I'm going to be reading some of the comments that you guys write and then replying to those.